I'm Brendan Buckley.
And I'm Daniel Powter, and you're watching Musicorama TV. Cheers, I love you. I don't know why that is, but it just seems like I'm not as inspired all the time to write. And I know a lot of people as writers, they can write 15 songs a week, but I might be lucky if I write 3 songs a month, you know what I mean? So it takes me a long time, it's a long process. So. But I like to write on my own. I like to be on my own and do it that way. And recently I've tried to write with a few other people, and it's been successful in certain respects and not so successful in others. It depends on the person you're with, It's a lot of opinions and a lot of different sort of ideas, and then when you're really accustomed to being on your own, it's difficult. But I still like to write. I like to write about things that how I feel. I like to write about songs about how other people might feel, Because I think through music, for me, it's easy for me to connect that way. But like on a speaking relationship with people, I have a hard time connecting with them. So I always try to write things that are universal, that everybody feels, no matter where they are, you know what I mean? Like that they experience, tragedy. We all want the same thing. We want security, we want love, and I try to write about things like that, and tragedy.
Because you had a bad day, you take it one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. Say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you work on a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, you see what you like, and how does it feel one more time? You had a bad day, you see what you like, and how does it feel one more time? You had a bad day, you see what you like, and how does it feel one more time?
I find the chords and melody first, yeah. I think for some reason I think growing up, my mom always took me to the symphony, and so I heard melodies and I heard those sorts of things first, and words were really not as important at first to me, but now, I realize now that it's really that you have to have both things, What do you think about that, Brendan? Here's my drummer, Brendan, come on in here. Ask Brendan some questions. He can answer better than I can. Here you go.
Play the beats first, and then I think about the chords and the words and the melodies second.
She's a really incredible woman as far as her song sensibility. I learned about structure. I learned more about how to really get a message across, verbally, vocally, lyrically. Because I think the stuff I was doing before was a little bit out in the, universe, and people were kind of like, "What is he talking about?" And so I think she sort of helped me, galvanize and really actually make words that people understand. You know what I mean? I don't know. What did you learn from Linda Perry?
I've heard that she's slightly therapeutic too, right, to work with?
Yeah. She's therapeutic to work with. Yeah. She's very cathartic. And if you're not very good, and you're not playing well, she tells you about it right away. Like if I was doing vocals, honest. I wasn't singing very well one day, and she just walked out. She said, "That's it, we're doing pianos." I think that's, the admission of being fallible, of making mistakes, and so it's kind of like all of the good and the bad of me. That's who I am. So take me for who I am, because that's the best of me. What do you think it's about? You've never even listened to it.
Is that one of your songs?
Yeah. I think honesty. I think we have an incredible life together, the two of us, and I want to learn from her. There's not much for her to learn from me. I think I need to learn from her and her openness. I mean, to this day, she still goes outside and saves bugs, and makes sure that they're okay, and just the way she looks at things and the way that she perceives things. I mean, I'm learning more from her every day.
It seems like when you're not doing music,
I'm with her
all the time.
I'm with her all the time if I'm not on the road. I never, and I take her with me on the road once in a while, and on special occasions. We went to Spain together this year, and we went to Paris, and So she's a very good traveler, you know, but she also goes to school. So it's and I have people to help me out to get her to school and stuff. So it's a tough job, but I mean, it's the most rewarding thing in the world, having a daughter, you know. You cease to exist as the most important person in the world, you know, because I always think I'm the most important person in the world, and I'm not.
You're less selfish.
You're less selfish, yeah, you know. So I'm home all the time as long as I can.
You know, we'll sing along, though it's not your favorite song. Don't wanna be there when there's nothing left to say. You know that summer will spin again, and when you do, you need a friend. Don't wanna
My general philosophy is to be generous and kind and good to no matter who I meet, and I try to do that every day. I try to take care of these guys. I try to take care of everybody and treat people the way I want them to treat me. And it's hard sometimes, but that's the only philosophy I have. Be gentle and kind to everyone, right?
Yeah, you're a pretty gentle, kind guy.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's working.